Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Who do you worship? Who's your God? Are you your own God? A lot of people have joined the cult of I. The cult of I. Capital I. The letter I. And they worship themselves. They've replaced God. They replaced God with themselves. They put themselves on the throne. These are people that think everything is about them. You could tell them something that happened to you. And what they're going to say is, what's that got to do with me? They think everything's about them. These are the people that if you post a meme on Facebook, on your page, they chime in and think you're talking to them. That happened to me. This guy thought I was making a jab at him. I hadn't talked to this motherfucker in 2 years. He just chimed in pissed, furious, that I would attack him so rudely. How rude, I'm so rude. I'm just a jerk. He's this lost in this thing. It hit close to home. Whatever I posted really just hit him too hard. And he internalizes everything that way. It's all about me. Let me tell you how I feel. This is how I feel about this. As if anybody cares. This is what I think. Let me tell you how to live, because it's what I think. This is what I feel. This is where this self-righteousness comes from that we see with these social justice warriors. And you ask them, why do you care so much about this issue? Because I don't think that other people should do this. It's always this I. They always start it with, I don't think the police should be this way, or I don't think that the justice system, I don't think that people should shame, it's always about them. They may be trying to mask it in this righteousness of helping others. I'm going to help you from your oppression. But then again, it's I'm going to help you. You notice I'm helping you, right? That help you got was from me. It was me who helped you. The cult of I. People worship themselves. These are the type of people that chase pleasure, masturbate too much. Everything turns into a vice. Food, drink, technology, shopping. Everything turns into a vice. They're always chasing pleasure. I want to feel good. They think happiness comes from pleasure. These are people that are just so weak. They can't stay disciplined because they're not feeling like it. I'm not feeling like it today. I just don't feel like it today. I'm just not into it today. I'm not up to it today. Do you have 40 hours on your check this week? No, because I just wasn't feeling up to it this week. It's all about them. I'm too tired. I'm so tired lately. I didn't sleep well last night. These people that complain so much, the cult of I, they complain and complain and complain, and they chase vice and pleasure in order to alleviate their own suffering constantly. They can turn anything into a drug. Anything can be an addiction to them because they're constantly chasing this fleeting sense of euphoria. The cult of I is toxic. It's extreme narcissism. These are people that will never ask you how you're doing when you talk to them. They'll just tell you how they're doing. These are people that try to preach politics as if it's a religion, as if you're wrong, as if you don't have a belief. You're too stupid to even know what's going on in the world. Let me tell you. And they always run their mouths about politics, teaching a lesson like you're in class. You just wanted to hang out and see what's up with your buddy, but apparently you went to politics class and this guy's the fucking professor. These are the drama queens, the people that are always whining and complaining about their lives, their emotions. Only thing that matters is them and how they're feeling, how they're doing. I'm so broke, I don't know what I'm going to do. How many times are you going to say I during the day? The cult of I, it's the chant. One of the main problems with people like this is that they misunderstand what happiness is. So they chase vice, they chase pleasure, constantly asserting themselves on the world, not realizing that the world isn't about you. It's not about your validation, how you feel. Happiness doesn't come from you feeling good through pleasure. Happiness comes from not chasing pleasure, but chasing purpose. You've heard this before. You chase purpose over pleasure. Purpose is meaning. You chase meaning. When your life has meaning, when your life has a purpose, you can feel good. You feel a sense of happiness that lasts. It's not a euphoric vice or a drug that wears off after a while with a rise and a fall. You're not going to come down off of the feeling of service. Life is about service. It's not about you, it's about others. I talk about living a daily disciplined life of mind, body, and soul to become stronger. You may think that in itself is narcissistic. Aren't you, Sky, always talking about yourself and just being a better person and trying to become stronger? We do this for one reason only, not just so we can walk around patting ourselves on the back. Look how strong I am. I'm so much better than everybody. It's so you can help people. I'm trying to help create a generation of strong alpha males, of warriors, of dominant men who can help lead others, the weak. So it's not about I. It's about us. I work on my individuality so I can be strong enough to help others. Not so I can masturbate. I don't build muscles so I can just masturbate a little faster. That's what the cult of I does. Mental masturbation. Validating themselves through consumerism. Validating themselves through this narcissistic brand of self-worship, putting themselves on a pedestal. They're king of the world. These are the ones that have trust issues. The cult of I doesn't trust anybody but themselves. I only trust me. I only trust I. You have to prove that you're worthy of trust, right? These are the types of people that could meet Jesus. Jesus could come down from heaven, second coming. They wouldn't trust him because they don't trust anybody but themselves. These are people that are terrified of the world. They're afraid of other people because they're afraid of being hurt. They're weak little pussies. Rabbits running from bush to bush. It's important to recognize how narcissistic and self-centered that we become, and it's a natural tendency in this kind of society that we live in with technology, isolation, media and government manipulating us all the time with outrage and fear. People who have become so selfish and greedy that all they're looking for is their own leg up. They're going to step over you to get there. They're going to climb that ladder with you being one of the steps. You're just a stepping stone for somebody else's success. And these are all manipulations. We have to recognize this so we don't fall into the cult of I. We don't join that cult. Serve others. Thanks for watching.